Module 8 is about second law of thermodynamics, which cover the heat engines, refrigerator and heat pump. The course outcome: the ability to acquire and explain the basic concepts in thermodynamics and comprehend and apply the concept to the actual conditions and problems for the closed and open system. By the end of these modules, students should be able to identify valid processes as those that satisfy both the first and second laws of thermodynamics, and explain thermal energy reservoirs, reversible and irreversible processes, heat engines, refrigerators, and heat pumps, and also to describe the Kelvin-Planck and Clausius statements of the second law of thermodynamics, apply the second law of thermodynamics to cycles and cyclic devices, apply the second law to cycles, cyclic devices, and to develop the absolute temperature, the thermodynamic temperature scale. Okay, so the content of this module, we will cover the introduction to the second law of thermodynamics, the thermal energy reservoir, the heat engines, and the refrigerators and heat pumps. Introduction to the second law of thermodynamics. Okay, so this is the example of second law of thermodynamics. So as you can see from the picture here, we have hot coffee which losing some heat to the surrounding, and this one is transferring heat to a wire will not generate electricity. Okay, this is just to show not all the transferation of energy will produce something, will produce some work happen. Okay, so heat is transferred through the wire. Okay, this is an attempt to make it function. Okay, no, it doesn't happen. Transferring heat to a wire will not generate electricity. So the same goes for this one. Transferring heat to a pedal wheel will not cause it to rotate. Okay, because it's not suitable. Okay, so these processes cannot occur even though they are not in violation of the first law. Okay, so one way processes occur in a certain direction and not in the reverse direction. So this is a process for the first law, and you might need the first law, obey first law and second law. For the process, a process must satisfy both the first and second laws of thermodynamics to proceed. Okay, so major uses of the second law, we need to identify the direction of processes. Okay, to assert that energy has quality as well as quantity. The first law is concerned with the quantity of energy and the transformations of energy from one form to another with no regard to its quality. And we also need to determine the degree of degradation of energy during a process, to determine the theoretical limits performance of engineering systems such as heat engines and refrigerators, and also to predict the degree of completion of chemical reactions in a process.